You know that feeling when you're ready to go to the gym, but you feel lethargic. You just feel like you don't want to go. You're not ready for it. But you have prepared yourself, you've hyped yourself up from the previous day or this morning that you're gonna go, but the time comes and you just don't feel like it. Either you're tired or lethargic, or you're just plain old just procrastinating. You decide, okay, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and the same cycle repeats itself. Or you just get yourself up to go to the gym somehow, but the workout is mediocre at best. The mind muscle connection is just not there. That was me for a couple of years or a couple of times where I would just tell myself I want to go to the gym, but just never felt like it. It was just this constant cycle of trying to go to the gym, but can't really go because my mood is off or my emotions are taking over. That's something that every newbie experiences, even trained lifters also experience. If you're South Asian, like paired with the fact that we eat a lot of rice, a lot of carbs, that just makes you more lethargic and really tired to even go or do anything. So I studied a lot, like tried to figure out what I could do to fix this for myself. I initially would Google online, do all sorts of things, but it wasn't until I basically paid for a trainer to train me that I was exposed to certain information about what a pre-workout stack and what I should be taking overall every single day to actually improve my mind to muscle connection, be more ready when I'm going to the gym. Without further ado, this video will share those tips or share those supplements that really gave me a powerful punch in terms of taking my workouts to the next level, feeling more charged up and excited for working out. And then it just became a habit from that. Before I share my pre-workout stack, I want to share with you my number one pre-workout rule, which is do not eat anything heavy before your workouts. If you eat something heavy before your workouts will feel very lethargic. Your body is going to prioritize digestion. You're not going to have a powerful workout, regardless of all the supplements you take. The best amount of waiting period for eating and also doing workouts would probably be about 1 hour, potentially 1.5 hours is better. So if you have a banana or something, I recommend eating it 1.5 hours before, so that when you are going to the workout, your body's not prioritizing digestion and you feel more ready and charged up from the pre-workout stack that I'm gonna share with you. Without further ado, here's my ultimate pre-workout stack for energy, power, and a sick pump. Number one, 200 milligrams of caffeine, specifically caffeine tablets. This has been a complete game changer where my workouts used to feel more lethargic, but after taking a caffeine tablet, I just feel way stronger. And if you look at any of the pre-workout supplements or any energy drink, the main thing is caffeine. In this case, if you take a caffeine tablet, you're just removing all the extra bits and pieces that you don't need, all the chemicals, and you're just taking the caffeine part of it. You will find that your mind to muscle connections is a lot greater. You will also find that your body produces a lot more dopamine. Your body produces a lot of ATP as well, increasing your muscle strength and you feeling more powerful overall. And the caveat is when you first take it, you might feel like you have to rush to the bathroom and your body's just getting used to it. But over time, you'll feel that 200 milligrams of caffeine is the perfect setup for you to just feel more powerful. And 200 milligrams of caffeine is basically 2 cups of coffee. Caffeine actually is really good for you. It's a superfood. It is recommended by a lot of doctors just for the fact that your liver functions better. It has a lot of powerful antioxidant, and caffeine tablets is just so easy. It's such an easy supplement for you to take. Makes sense. If you're new to it, I would start with 100 milligrams or 1 cup of coffee, whichever works best. For me, I found that a caffeine tablet is actually the best form of caffeine that works great for me. So just find that out for yourself, and do not bother with any energy drinks or pre-workout drinks that have a lot of chemicals and make you feel more hungry. And the other thing is caffeine actually suppresses hunger and aids with weight loss and makes you more energy efficient and metabolically more healthy. Number 2, 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. This is a non-negotiable. This increases your ATP production, which actually affects your mitochondria. And as your mitochondria produce more ATP, you actually feel more powerful. The workouts becomes a lot easier. For creatine, I just felt I was trying to work out without anything, but then creatine monohydrate is the most researched supplement out there. And this just gives you a constant, steady feeling of power, and you need to take this every day for it to work. What happens is you will also have to drink a lot more water, and your muscles will actually retain more water, giving you the full look and also make you feel more powerful throughout. Number 3, 1 tablespoon of honey. This has been also a game changer because this actually fuels your glycogen store, which actually makes you more receptive to power when you're actually pushing it. You actually don't feel like you don't have food in your system or anything. You feel like you're charged up and ready to go. And you will find that before honey, I would feel more, I couldn't push too much weight. But then after I introduced honey to my pre-workout stack, I felt like I was just more ready to actually tackle anything, be more explosive or push more weights when I'm actually doing workouts. Number 4, a pinch of pink sea salt. Now, this one is something that's going to give you a sick pump after your workouts or during your workouts. You're also not going to be feeling cramped up. And you also might see that your mind-muscle connection is actually far enhanced. And the best way to do this is actually have a pinch of sea salt either before the workout. You could also put it in your water as well as you drink it. And the thing about sea salt is when I didn't take any Himalayan sea salt or anything of that nature, I would feel cramped up at the end of the workout. I would do abs or anything and I would just feel the fact that I was being cramped up. And I found many people experience the same thing. And I found that pink Himalayan sea salt really gives you that mind muscle connection as well as making you look very defined when you actually do get that pump at the end of the workout. So that's it. Caffeine for drive, creatine for power, honey for fuel, and salt for the pump. That is my pre-workout stack. With that said, let's talk about the daily supplements that I've researched that I take that increase my muscle and masculinity. Number 1, vitamin D3 with K2. Most South Asians or most people in general are very deficient in this. Deficiency in vitamin D3 basically causes you to have different symptoms. Like some people have skin issues, hives, some sort of autoimmune disease, or you just have some sort of, anxiety, depression, or something of that nature that's going to show up in your body. And it's different for different people. Some people have cramps throughout their muscles. And you'll find that when you take vitamin D3 or you're just outside in the sun more, you feel more happy. Your body actually gets rid of a lot of the issues that you have and metabolically you feel better. And when you do take vitamin D3, you need to also pair it with K2 because vitamin D3, if you just take it on its own over time, it's going to deposit a lot of calcium because the D3 actually converts to calcium. And you need a fat soluble mechanism. In this case, vitamin K2 is the perfect vitamin to actually spread that calcium throughout your bones and not clog the arteries. So in this case, what I recommend is start with 5,000 IUs of vitamin D3, pair that with K2, and you can find various supplements on Amazon or anywhere of that nature. And if you think 5,000 is very high, just know that if you are outside in the sun, you take your shirt off and you're just outside, within 10 minutes, your body will actually produce about 10,000 IUs of vitamin D. With that said, it's far below what you think it is, and it's just something that you need to take regardless. And in the winter specifically, you need to take it even more. With the summer months, I recommend going out and trying to go about. And most doctors will actually recommend you about 2,000 IUs. But if you just want to be on the safe side, take about 5,000 IUs, and that's perfectly normal, perfectly things that you could see outside. And I buy my supplements from Costco. The next supplement I take is zinc, specifically zinc picolinate. This is the building block of testosterone. If you work out a lot and you are a man, you know that testosterone is the life force of a man. And zinc is what increases your testosterone levels. You'll feel more charged up and ready to tackle the day. One pro tip here is if you take zinc for over 3 months, you might have a slight copper deficiency. To fix that, you could either take zinc supplements that already have copper in them, or you could supplement yourself with 2 milligrams of copper itself. Or a lot of people, what they do is they have some sort of copper bracelet. You know, your skin is actually the biggest organ of your body, and your skin actually absorbs a bit of that copper. You might see that the bracelets that you wear over time, they wear down, but your skin is also absorbing them. So just know that anything you wear on your skin, your body tends to also have some sort of absorption from it. Number 3, magnesium glycinate. This is probably one of the biggest game changers for sleep and feeling calm. You know that feeling that people talk about when they're meditating, they feel more calm, relaxed, ready to tackle the day, or when there's a stressful situations, they are more clear and don't take any impulse decisions. Magnesium helps you do that, specifically magnesium glycinate, and you should be taking that about 30 minutes to an hour before going to bed. What this does it actually makes you calmer, so your sleep is deeper. At the same time, when you do come to a stressful situation in life, you are not puzzled, you're not anxious, you actually feel more relaxed. So when you have some sort of interview, or you're speaking with a significant other, or you're trying to find a spouse or anything of that nature, you just feel more grounded. That's the best word, feeling more grounded. So I definitely recommend magnesium glycinate. In this case, the one that I take is about 200 milligrams of magnesium glycinate. I buy the supplement from Nature's Bounty from Costco. Number 4, L-theanine. This is probably a game changer if you are anxious. This basically gives you that focus and calm feeling without the jitteriness and without any feeling sleepy. So if you take caffeine and L-theanine, you'll actually feel like this is the most powerful nootropic out there. You'll feel more relaxed and yet focused. And if you feel more wired at night, basically you took some caffeine or you just can't sleep, if you take L-theanine, what it will do is make you feel more grounded, and you could actually use that grounded feeling to fall asleep because you could actually focus your brain on that aspect. It almost makes you more one-dimensional in terms of focus and allows you to actually do the task that you really need to get done. So that's it. That's my pre-workout stack as well as day-to-day vitamin stack, which helps me be more charged up, feel more powerful, and actually makes me feel more ready to tackle my day. And if you have any of the supplements that you'd include with this, feel free to add them here. And if you want to work one-on-one with me, feel free to actually reach out to me on using my school community or join my school community, and we can go from there. Cheers.